Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm gonna finish getting my computer set up, and we will get this show on the road. Lee Harris, what's up? Beer time, hell yeah. Almost done. All aspects, what's up, brother? Looking for a new 5.9 Savage XL engine. They seem to be all gone. Yeah, I've seen a couple of the F. So the newer versions, the F series. The Ks are hard to find. Living the dream, all aspects. Living the dream, bro. Let me turn my fan on. It's getting warm in here. Yeah, the K is very hard to find. Yep, and of course those are the good ones. Yeah, plenty of 4.6 out there. Yeah, and like the F series, they're a lot easier to find for the 4.6 and the 5.9. The K series, they're just either people are hoarding them or they just don't exist anymore. Which I don't blame people for hoarding them. Well, as far as I think I may have two. All right, everybody. So I got something here to show you. This is from a few weeks back. You guys remember when I put up that track video and my stinger was all, well, broken, damaged. And I didn't realize this until just recently when I was swapping engines around. But you see anything odd about that? I didn't realize it at the time, but it literally collapsed this bend. So it goes like this on the engine. So if you can tell by this shot, like the pipe and engine are going to cross eventually. It is angled in. But yeah, and I remember at the time when I was trying to swap that out and put a different exhaust on there, it was not lining up very well, and I didn't realize at that time how much that was folded in on itself. But Let's see. The 5.9 in the truck is original, but I want a spare. We always want spares, bro. Yo, she's been pretty good. Yes, sir, Bob. Got hot. What on that pipe? No, it got hit. Send it to Adam and have him fix it. You think he can fix that? I mean, this was a pretty new set. I got this from Adam Drake whenever I picked up the, damn it, the 83, which, by the way, I got back. It's still sitting out in the car, but I did get it back. So yeah, look at that. It's crazy bent. He'd send you a new one. You think, even though it was something that got hit and not just a manufacturer's defect. I mean, he'd probably sell me a new one. Yeah, Harris. I got slammed pretty hard. A while back, I did a video driving around the track at Adobe, and in the middle of that video, took a good hit from another buggy. And I could have even slammed into. There's a pole on the fence that I might have even hit and done all that damage. I don't know, but yeah, that's a $150 pipe and header combo. But at least it didn't kill the engine. Send you a message. Well, how do I get a hold of you, Eric? But that's not what tonight's show is about, which thank you for the help. But tonight's show, I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail, but something looked odd on this. Remember last week when I said I got this chassis and basically just didn't really have the time or really the energy, the effort, the want to switch it out? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I had said, yeah, it'll make it one more race. Those big old giant spikes that hold the pipe down to the track. Yeah, it took me up on that challenge, and that spike won. Oh, they're spinning freely now. It was jammed in there and locked up, but. Yeah, I didn't make it past the first qualifying. And of course, I didn't have the chassis with me at the track, but. Yep, yeah, oopsie. Ruined my day. I mean, we still had fun, but literally ruined my day. Yeah, so it hit one of those nails, those big spikes, and just came to a dead stop. And then I drove away from it, and it was acting a little funny. I thought I'd broken something in the suspension, or excuse me, or whatever. And then I got up around this back corner, and my buddy Tony, he just happened to be marshaling back there, and he starts waving his hand, basically telling me to stop. I noticed that the front tires were locked up on it, wouldn't do anything. And so, I shut everything down. I went out there to get it, and he's like, what, nobody even picked it up to check it out. He was like, what happened to it? And I held it up because I as soon as I picked it up, this was flopping around. And I knew immediately what happened, but I flipped it over, and I was like, oh shit. But anyways, so yeah, my first major catastrophic failure while on the track, and basically shut down my race day. But it happens. Damn, check out that gap. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys can see it very well on here, but let me zoom in a little bit. Here in the middle, you can see all this here shiny metal. That's all that was attached. So it was cracked basically to there and to there. And yep. I was trying to see if I could tell where the nail hit. Not really. But anyways, let's get this body off. We'll pull the engine. This is the body I painted last week. And it's the first time that I used shoe goo. And I just used my finger as a paintbrush. I don't know how well you guys can see that. A little shiny. But it didn't crack that I can tell. And so far the paint hasn't started peeling off of it, so seems to be working. Zoom back out. But yeah, and the reason the front end was locked up is because when it popped out and separated, the drive shaft fell out of the cup and then got wedged up in there. Let's see if we can see it in there. Yeah, it's like right down in there. But yeah. So when your chassis is cracked and pretty thin, you might as well just change it. But that's what we're going to do tonight. You know, we're going to start off by removing the wheels. Oh, if anybody's wondering about the Noble, the Fly Sky Noble, pretty good controller. Took me a minute to get used to it, and I had one of the settings wrong on it. I slowed down my steering and my throttle a little too much, and it wasn't working. It was weird because, you know, when you slow that down and then you turn and you're kind of waiting on it, and all of a sudden it's at full turn, and then the buggy just kind of completely spins around the corner. It was weird. It was like a delayed reaction. But it's got a nice feel to it. I really enjoyed it. All right. Carburetor's got a sharp little edge on it. Tried to cut me. Only thing I'm worried about getting out is this screw here. I need to get me a grinding wheel for my Dremel, or cutting wheel, whatever. So I swapped up my X-Acto knife blades. Because even when these aren't really sharp and work on the bodies very well, they're still good for like digging dirt out of the screw holes. Yeah, so hopefully the weather stays good for this upcoming weekend. It'll be the first time I actually get to go just practice and not have to worry about racing. Which racing's fun, but I've been wanting to get some practice in. I either gotta work or the weather's bad. And if I do get there, then I can get some more footage driving around the track. See if I'm getting any better. Man, I tell you what, running that sportsman class, it is rough. Like, them guys are, they don't care. Most of them pretty good guys, but they will take you out. Done the chat break? Or are you guys just being quiet? Put blue red light on the bottom and the top if you rebuild. Do what? Put blue red light. Probably won't put any lights on it. Put blue light, blue Loctite on the top and bottom for the buggy. Yeah, I use blue Loctite on everything. All right. Time to free the engine. noticed I forgot to break that one loose. Doing flush driver notes. Yes, I just got the Noble 4, was it 4 Plus? Did you? Maybe you can send a picture of the pipe so I can send it to Adam. What's going on, Paige? Did you send me your number today or before? Correction, what's up? Chris Kitts, what's the best micro receiver for the flash guy? If that's what you're asking, I'm running the let's see, FGR4B. Doing good, Paige. How about yourself? Lotus, what's up, brother? Yeah, I just started running that Noble 4 Plus. I like it. I like the feel of it. I've only ran it like once, so I can't give you like a, like a full-on review or anything like that, but I do like it. So I'm gonna set this engine off to the side. Did you see that, Lotus? You got the FSG11. Ah. Yeah, this one comes with it, but there's also another version that comes with it, and I think they said it was for like crawlers or something. There was two different ones, and these were the ones for like off-road. What? I looked it up, and it said something. Maybe for like off-road 8th scale vehicles, and the other one was I think crawlers, something like that. All right. Oh, it was loose. Kind of glad I didn't have to break it loose, so. Same with that one. Throw some duct tape on it and send it. I think it's middle range. Yeah, I don't know much about them yet. I just got mine. But I don't know, because when you like look on eBay, they sell them with two different receivers that I saw. So I'm not 100% sure and how many different receivers they even have. Actually, Doesn't seem like it broke anything else though. Just the chassis. Put a nice little razor sharp edge on it. Rocky Prairie, what's up? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. Hybrids in the house. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? We have a multi-chassis. It's a split level. I was worried whenever that dog bone came off that it kicked up underneath my fuel tank and did some damage, but it doesn't look like it did. That's good. Yeah, and I had that deal happen again where the steering quit working on me. The plug came out of it again, so we took it apart and actually glued it in. So I should probably, before I get too crazy with it, pull it out of the receiver. I feel like I missed some people. There's Big Boys Toys, what's up? Yeah, I have Adam Drake's email, Eric. I've emailed him a couple times. Damn, guess you headed to the frame shop. I got a chassis sitting over here somewhere. How much is a new plate? I found this one for like 74, 79 or something like that. I think it was 79, and then with tax and shipping, it was like 91. But they're like 105 or something. Put the 12 Wasserman Mugen MTX3 today, and put a VW Rabbit body on RS4 with rabbit wheels. It looks like a shoebox. Damn chassis got taken out. TIG welded it back together. Doing good, Hybrid. How about yourself, brother? Big Boys Toys, what's up, Carlo? How you doing, brother? Hope you're feeling okay. 3D printing a hidden blade for fun. Raw RC, what's up? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I kind of broke my chassis. I thought I could get one more race out of it. I can't get my driver in there. Sorry, I needed to tear it down anyways. I got a couple new parts coming for it. I got new front and rear center drive shafts, because these are a little wobbly. I got more clutch shoes and springs. I got bearings coming. Got some more air filters, exhaust gaskets. It's got a bunch of the wearable, or yeah, I think that's what you call it, maintenance items. Come on, get in there. Ugh. But I guess a lot of them came from the same place and they put them in one big box and it wouldn't fit in my mailbox. So now I have to go pick them up from the post office. Come on, get in there. Oh, I was like, what was that? It's a little too hard there, bud. I think it's just from being used a lot. Raced hard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been driving the piss out of this car. I mean, it isn't supposed to be razor thin there. I'll get the new one and we'll compare. So yeah, you can see there, right there. That's how thick that used to be. I'm trying to do a comparison here, but it won't zoom in. Yeah, so you can see how much well, between me and the original owner, how thin it truly got. Because yeah, these, we're talking about this little section right here, like that's razor thin. That's how thick it originally is, so I'd say 95% of that meat was worn off. So yeah, it was bound to break. Actually surprised it waited this long to break. Looks like a grinder got a hold of it. Yes, it does. Yeah, the meat grinder of a track. Yeah, and these receivers are kind of odd shape. Look at. I don't really want to pull it out of there. That screw's like a funky size. Yeah, that's the new Fly Sky receiver. And that is the FGR4B. Aiming hobby website, they might have. Did you get a Noble? Yes, sir. Yeah, give me a second. I'll grab it and show you. I got me the old Noble 4 Plus. And I like the way that the wheel sits because it keeps my wrist straight and I can sit out here and turn as opposed to being on the side and getting like, you know, you can hold your hands out a little straighter like this. I don't want it completely straight out, but at this angle, it was pretty comfortable. I enjoyed it. It's all touchscreen. It's dirty. But, yeah, these are nice. Anybody looking to get a Noble, they're, if you want to spend the money on it, they're worth it. Again, I've only used it once, but just comparing it to the Futaba that I've been using for a while, I do prefer this one. I probably don't necessarily have to take all this stuff out, but it does make it easier. Because I won't be able to just pull this out and unplug it. We glued that wire in there, so as I take off this piece, I have to be able to get the wire out so it's not all just flopping around. Should put tape on the remote so if your hand gets sweaty you won't drop it and break it. That's a good point. I was trying to put my lanyard on it, but my lanyard doesn't, the hook on it's wide and then the hole in the controller is more round instead of oval shaped. I almost wish I would have spent a little more money and got the carrying case and the lanyard. But I just couldn't see spending like $550. I wanted to, but then again I didn't want to. Take a picture of the pipe and send it to me. Where'd you give me your number at? I didn't even see it. What's up, JW? So I heard you had a mishap. A little one. Oh, big boys, I didn't even see that message, man. I'm sorry, not well today. I have to get a mental health nurse to come home to give me my injection. I'm still waiting for them to come. Sorry, brother. Yes, Rod, during the race. Man, I missed a bunch of comments up here. I think it's just from being... Yep, race time. Yeah, Eric, I don't see the message if you sent. What's up, brothers? All right, Lotus, appreciate you, brother. Have a good night. But yes, JW, I had a little bit of a mishap. Yeah, she ain't coming out now. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's the good stuff there. Oh yeah, you can see that. That thing's come out of there like 3 times, right in the middle of... Thank God it's always been during practice. Let's see what's next. So when you take out the center diff, you get everything. Well, everything in the middle. Throttle servo, a little mount where your transponder goes, the battery or the switch, and the diff. Well, we got it apart. We'll check out bearings and stuff. That's alright. These holes for these little side plates were stripped out anyways. I was having to super glue the screws in there. A few weeks back, my radio side had fallen out. It was just hanging out of the car. Often guy, what's up, brother? Damn, had a stock piston nut break on Saturday. Holy hell! You said a shock piston nut. Yeah, one of the guys that I raced with, he's had that happen twice where the nut came off and the shock basically fell apart on the inside. So we didn't have any shocks at that point. But I've been keeping an eye on this. I knew it was getting pretty thin. It wasn't going to last much longer. I gambled and I lost. Worst part about it is, I saved like $25 on the chassis, but basically lost the $25 because that's what it cost to race that I didn't get to do. So not changing it cost me the money that I saved. Yeah, she's pretty thin and wore out. Titanium skid plate. Basically a titanium razor blade. Yeah, I hope you get well soon, buddy. Tell Safa we say hi. I had his brass piston and it broke right at the nut. Brass pistons. Huh. Didn't know you could get brass pistons. I believe that's where the saying you win some, you lose some comes in. Yeah. I definitely lost that gamble. Faux show. Alright. So that guy right there, I think I'm going to have to peel everything apart and then, well, it's not going to let me spin it because of that. I don't know. Figure something out. I was trying to Dremel it out and I didn't want to damage the chassis, so I quit grinding on it. But I should have went further with it. so we could pop it loose. Hell, they put that chassis brace on when this chassis was, or the skid plate when this chassis was brand new. But yeah, so I was literally 4 minutes into the qualifying when this happened. So, didn't last long. At least I had my truggy though. Otherwise, it would have been a crappy day. If I have any drill bits here. That's yucky. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to drill it out. He was just trying to lose chassis weight. That's not funny. Dana, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver. I bet it's probably gonna make me heat it up. Ooh. Got some turnage. I can barely even get that flathead in there, but it's working. Yeah, it doesn't have much of a slot in it, so the screwdriver doesn't want to stay in there. But to be honest with you, I didn't think I'd ever get it out. This guy just straight in the trash. All right. Cut a line in it, use a screwdriver. I already had the line. I don't have the cutting wheel for the Dremel, so but I did get a groove cut in it a while back. I just didn't think it was deep enough. Yeah, so it basically just ground the shit out of the chassis. Anyways. Where did it go? There it is. I've been meaning to put that on anyways. Still early, hope more show up. Are you talking to this show? Alright. It's going to turn into a whole project. I think I'm gonna go wash that as is. Probably pop out the bearings. But yeah, so some of these holes are stripped. I don't want the I don't want it coming apart, racing. You know what? I'll just do this. And so he's got these little inserts in here that have to be popped out. We can't get it to go. Don't lose them. And this piece will still be good for a backup, but has just a little wobble to it, so we're going to put a fresh one in it. I just filled these up not too long ago. These are probably still good, but we'll break them open and see what kind of condition that they're in. These bearings are still good, so we're just gonna clean the crap off of them. Yeah, no gritty, no sticky. I wish all RCs were built like these kit cars. I mean, these gears have been through hell at this point. Yeah, when you're changing these out, don't throw that little centerpiece there away, because this doesn't come with it. Looks like it's exactly the same. Just cleaning my J-Do. I got just a tad dirty. Now this is a tad dirty. This thing is nasty. I'll be right back. Getting ready to drill and tap some engine mount holes. Don't mess it up. No, it looks like we got a mess here, but we'll get it all back together. Just like we used to do with the Savages. Pile of parts, and then a brand new truck. I think I've only had 2 races on this thing since we refilled it. We'll do the diffs here in the near future. I don't feel like doing the diffs at this time. I think these are all the same length. Yeah. Nice and tight fit. Guess I should have put the white lithium on first. Buttery smooth. Just got a set from you getting installed today. I'll have to order some more of these. They double as vented heat sinks. What are you talking about? Man, looks like they sent a couple of replacements for the the bushing for the sway bar, but they're a lot bigger hole. So I'm not really for sure what those are for. Of course, I should have put the sway bar in first. So I hear him concentrating and focusing again and not conversating with you guys. Getting white lithium grease all over my table. Never know how tight to get these. Something like that. Brand new. As I almost lose the screw. figured out how to hit this thing with some brake cleaner. Make sure we get all the grease off of it, because this is one of those screws that you do not want to back out. Should probably clean that out too. I seriously want to do some cleaning on that before I put it back in. Some people think I'm not intelligent. Oh, we know you're smart, bro. Lithium grease is awesome. Lithium grease is awesome. Works really well. Yeah, nobody here thinks that, big boys. Mr. Carlo? So I probably won't do it tonight. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull the bearings and axles out of here. Use the wheel to hold it so we can. Jesus. Evidently, that thing is on there way tight. She's stuck. Need to grab a wheel nut. Yeah, wouldn't worry about what your clinic thinks. Most of them people think they're smarter than what they are. Man, I didn't think it was gonna come out. This thing's covered in something yucky. Probably one of the next things I'll do is buy all new drive shafts and then just keep these as backups. Basically gonna rebuild most of it. I'm gonna go hit this with some WD-40. Give me 1 sec. No more squeaky in that one. I know it'd probably be easier to take all this stuff off, but I start pulling stuff off. Next thing you know, I have the whole thing apart. Get on there. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I picked up this ProTech T-handle. Comes with a magnet in it, and I can't think of any wheel nuts that are metal or steel. They're all aluminum. So what I need to do is take out that center screw so I can use that to hold the wheel while I turn this. Oh, that one came out really easy. trying to find all the squeaks and get rid of them. I'll be right back. No more squeaky. There. Now I can give that a bath. Now the plastic in this front one wasn't stripped like the rear, so we're not going to replace that. But we are going to take it off the shock tower, pull out the bearings, and get the front end ready for a bath just like we did the rear end. Oh, I forgot to put that back in there. Damn it. What did I do with it? Raw, what's up? I have have M2, M3, M4 on hand always. Stronger after also. Should grab a Helicool repair kit from Amazon. I use it all the time. Works great, bro. A what? A Helicoil? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, duh. Called a Helicool. Yeah, send me the link. I'll check it out. Oh, a thread repair kit for like the female side that goes inside the hole. Nothing bad about putting Loctite on here. Ouch. Hate it when you can't slide these off of the threads. Super easy, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. See if I can gently do this without tearing this up. Probably not. Such a pain in the butt. There you go. But that was Raw dropping me a message. I don't think I've ever seen those screws so tight. Come on, you. Come on, get out of there. That one's stuck. Get out of there. Probably a sign that it's bad. Got it. All right, Paige, have yourself a good night, brother. Appreciate you joining in. Sorry to hear that, big boys. Hope you get to feeling better. A couple of these bearings are gonna need to be replaced. like these front bearings are always a pain in the butt to get out. Get out of there. Won't all sit still. Quit rotating. I'll probably end up swapping out these front bearings. That one doesn't seem to be too bad. Anyways, so there's the start. Probably do the washing off camera and then have it ready to put back together tomorrow. But that's all we're gonna do for tonight. Thank you everybody for joining in. Hope you're enjoying the pile of parts. Anyways, you guys have yourselves a good night. Appreciate you. Take it easy, Raw. Nice little fist bump back at you. Thanks for the link on that. What do you call it? A coil something. Anyways, whatever it's called, JW. Thanks, brother. Everybody have yourselves a great night. Be nice to each other. Burn some nitro. Helicoil. Yes, sir. Much love and peace.